And I thought, like, I've done so much promotion for OnlyFans. I've always done the right thing. I've been around for years and years and years. How can you treat me like this? And I still I haven't done anything wrong. So I just thought, like, you know what?
Yeah, obviously you don't want to talk about that whole beef or anything, right?
Oh no, I'm happy to talk about it.
Oh, good. Then talk about it. Yeah, because
You're like,
like
yes, get
so,
into the juicy
yeah,
part.
because that's like, yeah, because once I started reading that shit, I was reading all the fucking articles. I was like, oh, this is fucking like that's the greatest promotion you can fucking get. Beefing with the
Yeah.
CEO of OnlyFans, right? But before that, like like you built yourself, like you saying, doing doing your PR, building your OnlyFans and everything, and you built your OnlyFans to a really fucking high level.
Yeah, yeah. And it was at that point, like I was probably, at my peak when I just randomly one day, and OnlyFans did this, I know now, to thousands of girls, sent out, I don't know if it was a glitch, but basically it was like, if you get one more infringement, we're removing your profile. And I was like, what? Because I'm a businesswoman. I'm very, very careful. OnlyFans has rules. I abide by them to the T because I don't want to be deplatformed and lose my income. That's stupid. So I sent all these support tickets and I was like, what have I done? Please explain it to me so I can make sure I never get any more infringements. Like I'm not risking this. This is my income. Let's tell me what I've done so I'll make sure it never happens again. And they're like, oh, we don't really know, but if your account goes down, just what's the word? Like email us and we'll review it. But I was like, I've got kids, I've got mortgages. Like I can't just risk that. Like if you are going to remove my account, maybe I can appeal it. So I just went back and forth with support, and I was like, no, fuck this. So I messaged the CEO, and I was like, Keely, what is going on? Like I was like, yeah, you're a mum, you've got kids that have disabilities, and so do I really got personal. I was like, I need this income. Like I'm not trying to do anything wrong. You need to tell me what I'm doing so I can abide by it and do the right thing by you. And still she was like, yeah, just appeal it if it goes down. I think she said at one stage, she was like, oh, you shouldn't be selling your Snapchat code. And I was like, here's the I submitted this to OnlyFans before. I said, is this okay? And I was told it's okay. I'm that careful. I double check everything I do. Here's the screenshots of OnlyFans telling me it's okay. And she was like, we'll just see what happens. If it goes down, it goes down. Like I'm paraphrasing, but it was like that. And I was like, how can you sit there as a CEO? Like I'm coming to you like single mum to single mum and being like, let me do the right thing. And you were just so dismissive. And I thought, like, I've done so much promotion for OnlyFans. I've always done the right thing. I've been around for years and years and years. How can you treat me like this? And I still I haven't done anything wrong. So I just thought, like, you know what? Like, this is the way they treat their creators is so gross. Like, why couldn't they just come back to me and be like, sorry, it's a glitch. We'll keep you. Or you did this wrong. Don't do it again. And I would have been like, cool. Like, why am I being sent into all this panic? And it just became very clear to me that this is not a reliable source of income. Which is, I mean, that's a whole nother conversation about how, like, I'm very passionate now about helping OnlyFans creators diversify their income and being like, okay, you're on OnlyFans, that's great. Let's leverage that to bring you in something else. But at that stage, I did sort of have all my eggs in one basket. Um, so yeah, I just threw the towel in and was like, no, I'm not making you any more money. I'm going to go do something for myself.
As Wu-Tang says, diversify your portfolio, bitches. Because that,
Yes.
right? I mean, you have to. You really have to.
Exactly. There's been so many instances with OnlyFans. Like I wasn't the only one who received that message about like one more infringement and you're down. There's thousands, but nobody got taken down. So I'm like, why cause all this mass panic? And then there was the instance in what was it, 2020, I believe, where they said no more adult content, and then reversed the content after the decision after 48 hours. There was girls that were suicidal. I knew girls that were like pulled out of college because they're like, I'm not going to be able to afford my tuition anymore, and they couldn't get back in. Like it caused so much mass panic. So it just goes to show that the care factor towards their creators is non-existent, especially all the adult creators anyway.
Yeah, because that's fucking. I can't even imagine. I mean, that had to be fucking scary, right? Because
Yeah.
did you like at that point, like when you're having those conversations and shit, were you diversified at that point? or was it all your eggs were in OnlyFans?
I did have a Fansly as well, but I never really focused on it. So I knew that I could transfer my audience across, but it's never, I can't, if I've got, hypothetically, say I've got 100 subscribers on OnlyFans, maybe I'd get 30 across to Fansly. You're never going to get that full conversion.
Right.
So I'd been building it for years and years and years, so it was full of content, but I never really promoted it. So I was, I guess, in a sense that when I started Million Billion, I was like, right, who's my existing audience? I've got these men who follow me because they think I'm a babe. And then I've got a lot of women that follow me, and a lot of other creators that follow me because they want to, learn from me and do what I've done. So who am I going to appeal to? What are my next steps? Like, what audience am I going to leverage? And I really wanted to work with creators. That's my community, that's my network, if I remove myself from this community, I don't really have any friends left. So I wanted to stay in it. And it was a very obvious transition for me to do Million Billion because I feel like I was the only person that could really step into starting a PR and marketing company in this industry, because I've done it and I've got business experience. And yeah, it was a very obvious transition to me. So even though I didn't really diversify, I did look at what I had and I was like, okay, what makes sense for me next?
Thanks for watching. Be sure to follow us on our social media below. And if you like our content, become a YouTube member or join our Patreon to get special perks like members-only videos and live streams, insider info, our private Discord, and much more. See you fly honeys on the next video.